like it's live, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's going to be live. Everything is setting up. You guys just let me know if it's too loud for you. Let me see the playback and see how it sounds. It's supposed to be starting at 4. Mic check. I want to see how my volume is over the stream itself. Okay, let's scale the volume back just a little bit. Should be good now. Just scale it back just a smidge. But I think we ought to be good now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are here to see the PlayStation Showcase. You know me, I had to dress in the PlayStation getup in order to view this, and I am currently playing God of War right now. I still haven't platinumed this game. So I'm just playing that until the stream itself actually starts. We have, if my clock is anything to go by, we're soon about to have 10 minutes left. So I wonder how much I can get done on God of War in 10 minutes until they start. But hi everybody, what's going on? Yo peoples. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here as we Brandon Lattimore and Juicy Jello. What am I hoping for? I am hoping that we see we at least get a tease of either God of War or maybe Spider-Man 2. Now, I know those seems like really big things to be hoping for, but I want to see them. And actually, let me do this. Let me full screen this rather than have the things off to the side. All right, there we go. It's full screen because I got your chat right here. There we go. Your chat showed up for me. So let me full screen it and keep it full screen like it should be for you guys. And I'm using my phone to look at chat right now. So I ain't got no big setup where I have like multiple monitors across my desk because I just don't have the space to have 2 monitors up. But I honestly feel like a lot of people are really hoping that there's a teaser for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but at the same time, I feel like it's still a little too soon. Like, it just recently celebrated its 3 years of, its launch. So I don't know if Marvel Spider-Man 2, I'm tempering my expectations. Like, I want to see some really good games. And I really hope we see maybe some more remakes. So, like, I know Alan Wake is getting a remaster. I know they're working on Dead Space. I want to see some games that we haven't seen in literal years become remastered. Now, I know expecting Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction getting a remaster is quite possibly one of the biggest far-fetched ideas that may never happen. But we need more superhero games. single-player superhero games that are on par with both the Batman Arkham series and the Spider-Man series. And that's just with superhero games. As far as any other game, ooh, I hope they show off Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because Matthew Cox, who is a creative director for Gearbox, he was teasing like, hey, we're gonna be getting some gameplay soon. So I really hope that this showcase is where we're gonna actually see this gameplay of Tiny Tina's. I really hope so, because I kind of want to see what we're gonna be getting into next year. Maybe we'll see some gameplay, some new gameplay of Elden Ring. Who knows? Who knows? Because they're gonna be showing off some PlayStation games, not just for PS4, but for PS5 as well. So I honestly don't know. Uncharted 5? I mean, what more can they do? I feel like Uncharted 4 was a good conclusion to Nathan Drake's story. Like, he marries Ellie, he has a daughter, they settle down and have like a beachfront house and life, just living out there. So I don't know if we need another Uncharted. I know Miles Morales was only a couple of months ago, but if it comes, I will be so hyped. If not, it's going to be alright. I am not expecting it to be there. See, I'm kind of in that boat as well. People are saying like, hey, we want to see some Spider-Man 2. But at the same time, I would be perfectly okay if we don't see it at all. Insomniac is not the type of people to show off something that they are not ready to show off yet. I mean, there's a reason why we hold Insomniac in such high regard right now. It's because they go the extra mile to make sure that what they show is solid, and they don't want to put people's expectations up too high. So if it was up to Insomniac, they probably wouldn't show anything concerning Marvel Spider-Man 2 at all. So if they don't show anything concerning that, I would be perfectly okay. Just double checking my audio, making sure that we're good. We got 6 minutes left. Alright, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me keep my chat right here. So that way, just in case you guys say something while I'm exploring over here, I still have stuff to look for and complete. Like, I need to find one more artifact here in the region in the Lake of Light in Alfheim. There's one undiscovered, and there's one Nornir chest that I have to find before I can count Alfheim as completely done. So I'm trying to figure out, what have I missed? What else could I possibly see that I'm not? What else am I missing? 5 minutes. Maybe I need to go either in Alfheim. Also about Uncharted, if they did another game, I think it would be alright if they made new characters like the ones from the Lost Legacy. I think that's what it's called. Maybe. We'll have to see though. I love taking out Kratos' axe and just throwing it and just calling it back. Too bad there isn't any upgrades that you can put on your clothes that makes it so that you can find hidden stuff around the map, because even though God of War is not like a open world game per se, it is still massively expansive, so it can be a bit tricky to find exactly what you need. And I have yet to fully play through it on New Game Plus and check out all the new upgrades that are there. Like, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that have New Game Plus that I just haven't started. And I'm just exploring right now. And I've already gotten this chest that's in here. I already got that chest. What else am I missing? I might need to look at a guide to see what I'm missing, because I'm missing all the crows, like taking out I'm taking out all of Odin's ravens that are around the maps in different places. I don't think it tells you which ones you need to take out. Oh, wait a minute, what is that? That wasn't there before. Lore. Lore? What do you mean lore? I've never seen that. That's not what I needed to find, though. But at least it lets you know what you're missing. I'm missing quite a few ravens in Midgard. I'm missing a whole bunch of things in Midgard. Alfheim, just a couple of things. Helheim, just two things. Just two things in Helheim. Nothing in Jotunheim. Everything's done in Muspelheim. And everything's done in Niflheim. So, Helheim, Alfheim, and Midgard are the places that I really need to go out of my way to find everything for. Oh boy. It also says there's something okay, there's something undiscovered near Thamur's corpse. Oh, okay, that's nice. I never really paid attention to it, but it shows me the stuff I'm missing. All right, we are coming down to the last minute. Let me go ahead and set myself up so we can. Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. I say pause it, but I kind of want. Far Cry 6. Do you know when it will start? It says it's supposed to be starting at 4. It says it's supposed to be starting at 4 o'clock. At 1 p.m. PDT, and it's about to be 1 p.m. It's about to be 1 p.m. Pacific time. 1 p.m. Pacific time is 4 o'clock Eastern time, which means that it should be starting right now. It should be starting right now, and the music is dying down. Oh! What's going on, CJ? Far Cry 6 you're getting? I'm looking into Far Cry 6. It might be interesting. But it's still live, but nothing's happened yet. Still waiting, I guess. It's 4:01. Y'all late, PlayStation. Y'all late. Oh, here we go. Kratos, pause. Gameplay captured from a PS5. What game is this? This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. What game is this? Chess? Oh, hey, there's Kratos and Boy on the, Kratos and Boy on their, in the picture frame in the back. Nathan. Wait a minute, this music sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember what game this is from. Can I do the major? From Helsing Ultimate. Well, as soon as there's a quiet moment, I shall be happy to oblige. This music sounds familiar. I heard it from a game, but I can't remember which one it is. Also, I feel like this is not about a game, but it's more linked to that of PlayStation itself. This is supposed to be an advertisement about play has no limits. Yeah, this feels like just an advertisement for PlayStation itself. Not an actual game, but I believe this might be their new trailer for Play Has No Limits. Yo, Psycho, what's going on? There's Aloy. Yep, called it. It was a Play Has No Limits trailer. I knew it. I knew it! Once I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna get myself a big old bourbon bacon sandwich. Ratchet and Clank, Demon Souls, Astrobot Playroom, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Hello, Mr. Ryan.
Welcome to the PlayStation Showcase.
Let me know if you guys can hear it all right, but it's not too loud over your ears. So please let me know.
Creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as
Rift Apart, 10 out of 10 game, by the way. Ghost of Tsushima, Returnal,
so thank you for
Demon
allowing
Souls.
us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Let me turn the subtitles off because they are not meeting with the words. They're kind of delayed there. But what game is this? Lucasfilm? Star Wars? A new Star Wars game.
Peace is a lie.
Oh! Yo! Is this...
Sith believe.
Yo, these are the words of the Sith. What is this? This is a new Star Wars game.
Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations.
What is this? Revan!
They must be stopped.
Yo! Knights of the Old Republic remake? Wait a minute, Knights of the Old Republic is coming to consoles? Oh! Oh! Yo! Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is coming to consoles! Yo! Y'all already starting off good! Knights of the Old Republic remake! Then we have this brand new game. Ah, I see. I remember seeing this like as a demo. I remember seeing this as like a demo from far off, but people were kind of iffy on it. I don't know, I can't remember the name of this game, but it's one that was in the process of being developed. I will say this much, she wears those clothes well. That's a bit too big.
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를
Yeah, it's a Chinese game.
못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니
Yeah, those are some
저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고
nice pants. Those are some nice pants.
유혹에 빠지지 않게
You wear the pants well. I forget what this game is called because I seen it on YouTube and I seen people play it.
방공호 같은 건가?
Like a very, very rough early access demo. There are physics. You know what type of physics I'm talking about. There are definite physics.
잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니.
What is this game? You got people being taken over by parasites.
예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에.
You forgot how OP Darth Revan was? There's a reason why people speak. When people speak of Darth Revan, it is never in hushed tones, but just in awe of how powerful he is. But the fact that we're getting Knights of the Old Republic, one of the greatest Star Wars games ever made, and it's being remade for consoles. I'm getting it. Because I never played the original, or at least I never finished the original. I have both Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2 on PC, but I never even scratched the surface of the original Knights of the Old Republic. So for it being remade on PS5, oh yes, I'm definitely getting it. Oh, you know how artists are when they see something they like. People do not waste any time. Yo, look at her! Look at her just sliding around the room like she's straight out of the Vanquish game. Y'all remember Vanquish? That old Xbox 360 game from way back? Xbox 360 and PS3 game? I have no idea what's going on, but I am very intrigued. Project Eve. Ah, that's what it's called. Okay.
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Okay. That's one way to introduce an antagonist. Yes! Yes! Tiny Tina! Tiny Tina's Wonderlands! Yes! Yes, 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 yes!
over the land. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, Tiny Tina!
The Dragon Lord has returned!
Yes!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
So there's still guns, but it looks like it's not just limited to... There's melee weapons! Melee weapons in Borderlands! Melee builds are not a thing of the past anymore, or just something you have to work on. And there's plenty of guns, lots of guns, but what about melee weapons? Say more. Then there's magic as well. Yo, I can be a magic caster with a wand!
You know, some
what you may be asking. Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
And the thing is, you get to create your own character. It's not gonna be a pre-established character. You get to customize your character, choose how they look. I'm going full magic caster. Like, you can even use magic bows. Come on now. Hey, it's Torg! Torg is back! Oh, yes, yes, I like what I'm seeing already. See, I like fantasy games, and I like the Borderlands series.
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Yes, yes, I need this in my life.
Alright, trailer over.
Yo, that is just 2 days after my birthday! March 25th? That's 2 days after my birthday! I can't believe that I'm gonna be 30 years old when this game comes out. Yeah! Hey, what's going on, Karma? Square Enix, Luminous Productions.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. We are getting out of the city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies.
This is that new fantasy magic game that they showed off, where that has like the super fast traversal through the open world. This woman's literally been isekai'd, and it's not even an isekai game.
Wait, stop!
Whoa.
30, huh? The big 3-0. Yeah, I'm gonna be 30 years old when Tiny Tina's Wonderland comes out.
Where on earth is this?
But at least we have a date.
Asuka.
I might as well count it as a late birthday gift.
You would call us anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now.
So
I do magic.
this is an isekai game if the main antagonist wasn't Japanese, because that's the vibe that I'm getting.
Oh,
Because
that's
this
too
is
far. Good to know there was a line.
this is exactly how we would behave. Now I wonder how expansive the combat's gonna be.
The only hope we have. Special.
You're the one who's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Oh, there's a lot of magic. There's a lot of magic in this game. Forspoken. See, I wouldn't have been surprised if it said Forsaken.
No name for a demon.
I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sylar.
Woo! Okay. She hitting like a Hollywood fantasy villain there for a second. I'll keep my eyes on it at the very least.
Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable.
Is this more Rainbow
Hostage
Six?
situations, biological weapons. the threat
All right.
of nuclear
So
war.
let's go ahead and note down the games that I'm definitely getting. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
The world has ever known.
Rainbow Six Extraction. Rainbow Six if it was an alien zombie game. Now it actually has a date. See, you would think it would be more advisable to have a silencer on that sniper rifle if you're just gonna shoot them like that and leave yourself exposed.
We want a shot at tomorrow. We will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one.
Alright, so the mold from Resident Evil has found its way into this game. Once again, is the volume okay for you guys? Please let me know.
And no one will be left behind.
And this is coming out in January. So I got Tiny Tina in March. Knights of the Old Republic is coming out next year. Sometime next year as well. I wonder, now they said it's being remade. Does that mean that it's still going to be stuck with the turn-based combat? Or are we going to be able to have more control? A game made by Remedy. Oh, this is the Alan Wake game. This is the Alan Wake remake.
Whatever you do,
I kind of wonder how the Knights of the Old Republic is going to be remade. Are we still going to be turn-based, or will we actually have control of our characters and it'll be more action-oriented?
Famous artist, no less.
Alice? Alice? My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Now here's the thing, I've never played the Alan Wake games, so I can't say that I have the same expectations as other people.
Ducky, pleased to meet you.
I can't say I have the same amount of hype for Alan Wake as anybody else because I've never played the original. It just never really appealed to me. But for those who have really been looking forward to it, this, it's going good so far. What do you think? I think this showcase is going well. I especially wanted to see. Here's Grand Theft Auto for the 15th time.
What's up?
Okay, here's the thing. They say improved graphics, but how much more improved can you get from a PS3 game that's been ported over to a PS4? And then it's going to be ported to a PS5. How much better can this game look in comparison to the PS3? Seamless character switching, so lower load times. Really, the only thing you should be showcasing is how much better it looks and how much faster it loads.
I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on it.
Also experience Grand Theft Auto Online and the many, many attempts for us to get you to purchase our shark cards. And this is coming to PlayStation in March as well. Well, you know what game I'm getting in March. Tiny Tina! This is that Japanese yokai supernatural game. Well, now we got it. Okay, so here's a game with a ton of Slendermen in here.
There remains work yet undone. Critical work.
Actually, they look like hollows from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. That's exactly what they look like. They look like holocaust.
When forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Mari!
The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
I will say this is interesting. But at the same time, I don't like it when enemies crawl at me very weird-like and grudge-like. So I don't know. We have seen GTA 90 times. Seriously. Ghostwire, that's what its name was. Sorry, I forgot it. I remember this game, it's just that the name escaped me. Alright, so, Knights of the Old Republic remake. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is coming out 2 days after my birthday. And there was another one I was gonna keep my eye on. Marvel? Is this Midnight Suns? This is, or is this Guardian? This is the Guardians game. I don't know how I feel about a Guardians of the Galaxy game where I'm only controlling one Guardian.
A choice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
And is that the coffin of Adam Warlock?
All suffering, all grief will end. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Cosmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Bob.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us.
Okay, so space combat? Okay, interesting. Still not really sold on the playing as only one Guardian thing. Because they're trying to do this in the ways of Mass Effect, where you make decisions and stuff.
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
Also, little rant I have is that they could have just added this as DLC in the Avengers game, in my opinion.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
It looks alright. Looks alright. I'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not gonna break my neck to go after it, though. I'm not gonna go out of my way to just get it just because. What is this? Oh, this is the Vampire the Masquerade game that originally was going to be like an open world action RPG, and they just decided to turn it into a battle royale game, which is very disappointing because I actually was interested in this and playing as your own vampire with numerous powers, but since they're turning it into a battle royale game, it went way down on my list of games to look out for. It's just another battle royale game. Sorry, but I'm kind of tired of those. Now the combat may look nice and everything, but I'm just frankly tired of battle royales. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. See, this game was supposed to be a single-player game.
Picture your perfect you.
But they changed it into a battle royale, and this is Deathloop
Your enlightenment.
from Arcane Studios, the makers of the Dishonor game.
Not just freedom. We offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling. Round and round we shall.
So you can definitely tell the vibes from.
This is supposed to be unforgettable.
You can definitely tell the vibes from the Dishonor games just from the whole aesthetic of this game. Like, sure, it's not set in the old-timey steampunk-like age of what is it, Durnwall?
So how come
and
I don't
Dishonor?
remember shit?
But you can kind of get the idea that this is just.
My thing is answers. Who are
you can kind of see the similarities here.
Want with me? And why
like the
is
domino
she always one
effects.
step ahead?
Like the domino effect power, you kill one enemy, and if they're linked to another, that enemy dies as well.
Somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work?
No way we halfway through and nothing crazy happened yet. Well, Knights of the Old Republic remake, it was pretty crazy.
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out.
You know what? I'm also getting Bulletstorm vibes as well. Just from the different things you can do to take out enemies. Yeah, I'm getting... Not only am I getting some Dishonored vibes, but I'm also getting some Bulletstorm vibes as well with the customization to kills.
Before it breaks me.
And this comes out September 14th. If at first you don't succeed, die again. Okay. Alright, just tease God of War. Just tease God of War. That'll keep people going for at least 6 months. That is not God of War. Okay, this is a feel-good game. This is a wholesome game. I was not expecting that.
Jiang. Kalau jumlah Philip Meapur.
Mea...
Sampai muna nyawak. Iti yang azo ikuhu ni angage.
Ano si Lota din niya napet?
Talk, people! With glowing eyes! Chia! That was interesting. That was interesting. But show off God of War. Show off. Just tease it. Just tease it. Studios? PlayStation Studios?
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Okay. One of y'all was just talking about Uncharted.
Now that's not an easy find.
They're remastering Uncharted.
Last I checked.
Wow, okay. They're actually doing something Uncharted related.
Hang on! Oh, crap!
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
We were just talking about what if there's a sequel to Uncharted, but it's still it's still Uncharted related. It's not a sequel, but it's still Uncharted related. And Uncharted was the game series that got me into using pistols as my go-to. Even sniping people with pistols. Pistols have always been my favorite type of sidearms or weapons to use. Even if I had like sniper rounds and stuff like that, I preferred pistols.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios.
All because of Uncharted.
PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate.
I still
group of
remember my stream series of
that
the
are
Uncharted
collective
games.
of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further.
Yes.
Our
Boost the
world-class
storytelling and
development
the
teams at PlayStation
enjoyment.
Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences.
Oh,
for
Ratchet and
PS5,
Clank was so
and we're only
good.
just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
As long as the games you make respect the players who buy them, and it's not just done so you can just have people buy stuff so you can say, Insomniac! Insomniac! No! No! What is it? What game is this? Another Insomniac? Is that Wolverine? Is this a Wolverine game? Is this a Wolverine game? Oh! Yo, Wolverine's getting his own game! Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Yo, Insomniac! Oh, yeah! I'm sorry. I don't care about this game right now. Insomniac, you just set the bar with superhero games with Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and now you're doing a game about the one who's the best there is at what he does? We haven't had a Wolverine game since X-Men Origins, and Insomniac is making a Wolverine game? Let's go! Yo, I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention to this game right now. I'm stuck on Wolverine. Insomniac knows how to make superhero games, which means that Wolverine is in good hands. Yes! I don't care about this game whatsoever. Wolverine. Hey, I'll take Wolverine. I would have liked to have Hulk, and I would have liked to have maybe Ghost Rider or Doctor Strange, but I will take Wolverine. Insomniac, I only trust Insomniac with superhero games now. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Yo, you see how much Wolverine? See, I thought it was Spider-Man as well. Then I see this short man with a cowboy hat, rolled up sleeves, and I'm like, is that Wolverine? And it is Wolverine, and he's beating up dudes. Now the question is it gonna be rated M? Because Wolverine, slices people apart. Are we gonna see some body regeneration, like you'll see his flesh get blown off or cut and then you just see his body regenerate all over? Are we gonna see that? So many questions. Gran Turismo. Okay, that's nice and everything. Wolverine, though! Yo! Knights of the Old Republic, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and Wolverine. Those are day one buys.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
No! What? What is this? No! Spidey? They are... Yo, Spidey?
One who could even beat me.
I'm hearing this dude talking. Is this Craven? Is this Craven?
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Is it Craven?
Yes. We will.
Spider-Man 2! Venom! Yes! Woo! Let's go! They did it! They did it! The Mad Lads did it! Spider-Man 2 and Venom is coming! And now we have God of War! Oh my god, why? Why? There's only so much hype that I can feel in a lifetime. Stop it! Is that Atreus? Is he bigger now? Is Boy bigger? Boy is bigger! Atreus is bigger! Yo!
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Okay, so Freya is still mad that we killed Baldur. She is definitely still mad.
That's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
I'm shutting up.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
Those were his two ravens.
The old god of war in these lands.
Woo!
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Yo! Yo, grab! The chains can be grapples now!
Is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
You do not want Kratos to think like a general.
Like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Thor! We're getting Asgardian warrior enemies now.
In moments of crisis,
Centaurs?
panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Yo, look at your boy! Tyr? He's been in prison this whole time? God of War Ragnarok!
You'll get your answer soon enough. Well, some of them.
Who dat? Yo, PlayStation just won the entire year. And none of this stuff is releasing this year. PlayStation just won this whole year. And the next. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man, Star Wars, Wolverine, God of War.
Unbelievable. Yes, yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable.
Okay, now we're getting a recap of everything. Yo! And those, did y'all notice he has his own spider arms? Those are not the spider arms that come from the Iron Spidey suit from the MCU. Peter upgrades his suit and gives himself those arms. Wolverine, yo! PlayStation just won this entire year. And also, I know it showed Lightning, and then we have Tiny Tina's Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok.
Recognize that dour expression anywhere.
PlayStation.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now, and I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation
Venom
Studios
is coming!
An awesome new look at GT7 and
let's
finally
go!
Release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're doing with GT7
Project Eve and Forspoken were fired too. They're on my list as well because they both look good.
Some of the best features.
But the top tier reveals:
GT Campaign,
Spider-Man 2,
all that good stuff.
Wolverine,
and, I got a chance
God
to
of
play,
War Ragnarok, and
looks
Knights of the
and plays
Old Republic.
The haptics, the vibrations.
And for me personally, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I have not screamed this loud in a very long time.
What I personally really liked is the break-in variations through the adaptive triggers that really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer. And for me, that's great.
Great to hear that about GT7. I can't wait to play that. But I also really wanted to talk about Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely
talk about
on
Insomniac.
fire the last
Talk about him.
year, maybe
Talk
18
about him.
months with
Talk
Marvel
about
Spider-Man,
him.
Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, A Rift Apart, and now two big reveals tonight. In the form of Marvel Spider-Man 2
and Wolverine. Come on.
Kind of a shock.
We're getting
you work really
spoiled,
closely
people.
with Insom, Herman. So what can you tell us about just
not one, but
why,
two Marvel
Insom
games
gets
from
so fired
Insomniac
up about the Marvel universe?
I mean, Sid, you said it. Insomniac are on fire. They've been just so productive. And I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling.
When they said that
and
Ratchet and Clank was the tip of the
And it's really
iceberg,
evident in the
Insomniac was not lying.
high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team. And that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel, and that collaboration resulted in the amazing first 2 Marvel Spider-Man games.
Both
And I know
Spidey
Insomniac
and Miles are
really
there!
excited to be further expanding the universe into Marvel Spider-Man 2 now. And they're also going to be raising the bar again, you know, in terms of immersion.
And there's combo
action,
attacks, so
visual
is this
fidelity.
actually gonna be
I think
co-op?
Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece.
Because there's no way that Miles is just going to be swinging around with you all the time. Could Spider-Man 2 be co-op?
To Marvel's Wolverine.
And now we're getting a Wolverine game? This is not fair. This
Very
is not
cool,
fair.
Very exciting times.
Now,
And-
Wolverine
and-
is supposed to
and
be
on
coming out in
multiple fronts.
Tonight,
we
Spider-Man
also got our
2 is
first
supposed to be
big
coming out
look
in
at God of War
2023.
Ragnarok.
But
Herman,
still,
what can you tell us about where
the
Santa
fact that
Monica
it's been
Studio
confirmed.
is going with this one?
You know, like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's
Expect
some
me to
real
make
tension
numerous.
brewing
Expect
between
me to
those
make a couple of
Ragnarok
clips of my
approaches, so
reaction to
I can't
Spider-Man
wait
and
for
Wolverine
players
and
to
the other
see how
games
that
I was hollering
relationship
at.
between them evolves. And
Because
you
I'm
gotta trust
definitely.
me when I say that
I'm
Santa
surprised
Monica
if you
Studio
you
have
guys got
prepared
the
quite a
option.
few
Clip some of the
twists
stuff
and
that I've
turns
been
for
doing.
players as they
I
set up
wonder
the
if
finale
Sabretooth will be in
of
the
the
upcoming
Norse
game as
saga
well as
in
other
God of
villains
War
and
Ragnarok.
characters.
We're gonna
Look,
get an
this is
update on God of War
Wolverine.
Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in
Oh,
just a
there's
moment.
so much about
But before we
Wolverine
go,
that they could
Herman,
dip into.
wanna get your
The
take on
X-Men could be
Horizon
in there.
Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So, what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to
And with
play the game
Spider-Man
on
2
PS4
being made and
PS5.
Venom
It
is
looks
gonna
great on
be
both.
in it?
For PS5,
We're getting the
level of
black
detail
suit,
on
ladies and
Aloy,
gentlemen. The
kids,
infamous
lighting,
black
it's just
suit.
exceptional.
I'm so
Even more
happy.
amazing
I am
is
so
the
happy.
environments have so much
Oh,
going
I am
on,
so
too.
happy.
From the ruins
I am
of
so
San
happy.
Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking, and it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On
I don't know how
PS5,
I feel about
the
fighting a
haptic feedback
giant
on the
elephant
controller, I
machine.
think in my mind really adds to the experience.
That can
when
shoot
you're
out
firing
lasers.
arrows and the other ammo. You know, the team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special, and I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announcement we saw just a few
Yes,
minutes
God
ago.
of
God of War
War!
Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Randy at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And
Might have to go. I'd love to watch
that's
this
what
with
I'm
you.
doing.
Juicy
I'm directing
Jello,
God
it
of War
was an
Ragnarok,
honor to
which
have
Corey
you
likes
here
to call
for
it. Never
this
heard of it.
incredible experience.
So, Eric, why the shift in
Marvel
leadership on
Avengers,
God of War
who?
Ragnarok?
Y'all ain't never gonna
it's always
top
been a
this now.
tradition
It don't
here at
matter
Santa
what
Monica
they
to
release for
change
the
the
game.
directors
It's
across
never
the
gonna
games,
compare
and
to
we've had
Marvel
really good success
Spider-Man
with that.
2
Corey's
and
been the only
Wolverine.
repeat director, and, you know,
I'm
rightfully
sorry,
so,
but
he's been
Marvel's
doing what he
Avengers
does.
is an afterthought of
that's
a
kinda what it
Marvel
is.
game right now.
The important thing for us is to be able to
It does
get a
not
fresh
even
perspective
exist to
each
me.
time.
I don't care if
but
they have
also,
plans
you know,
for
fresh
the
pair of
next
legs
year.
in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So, Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. That's the perk of being the director, I guess. But you know, from my point of view, like we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story. As,
Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be living in a time
kind of struggle with holding on to stuff
where
and
this
letting go
stuff
of
is
things.
being
You know,
announced,
it's a very difficult kind of
and
human
we can
condition that we all
see
deal
it
with.
actually happen.
And we kind of want to arrive at that by taking like slices of life or family, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, surprising
This is
and
amazing.
inevitable based on all
This
those
is
things.
amazing.
It's kind of, I'm from the Midwest, so like slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events, and so we try to collide those things together. It's,
the fact that
make an
Atreus
experience
is
that's very
older
worthy
and
of
he's
our
out
world.
hunting by himself.
So with
He
the
doesn't
game
need his
officially
father
being
there with
called
him
God
anymore.
of War Ragnarok,
And he's just
I
out
guess
there
it
by
doesn't take
himself.
a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, it's
Not
it's gonna
only that,
happen.
but we
We're gonna
actually
cap
see
off the Norse
Tyr,
series with it.
who
And I
pretty
think
much
Judge
helped
Step Best
orchestrate all the things that
prepare
caused us to
yourselves.
go on to this
The last
adventure in
game
the first
ended with
place,
a
in the first
teaser of
game.
sorts
And
from
then
Thor.
Thor.
And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice.
Yep, that was
in
Thor's
the
voice
trailer.
saying, "Are you
Thor
a
was being played
reasonable
by Ryan
person?"
Hurst, which you might know him from
I feel
Sons
like-
of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever.
I
and
feel
we're
like
just
Thor
delighted to have him
is
come play in the God
asking
of
if
War
Kratos
sandbox,
can be a
and,
reasonable person,
his take on
but
Thor,
Thor is still going to have a
take
bit of
visually
a
on Thor
grudge
is very
against
different
Kratos
than
for
the
Kratos
hunky
killing
Australian you
both
might
of
know.
his sons.
He's much closer to the
Well, Kratos and
Norse
Atreus
mythology
killing both
version.
of his
He's
sons.
this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, left-handed, just a little off kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
See, this is not
We also
this
heard
is
the
not
name
your
Odin
MCU
in tonight's
Thor.
trailer. So
This is
I
the
imagine if
Thor
we're gonna
of
experience
legend
Ragnarok,
who has
Odin's gonna have to play a
absolutely
pretty
no
big role here,
problem
right?
crushing the
Definitely.
skulls
I
of
mean,
anyone
Odin is
who would
the Allfather
oppose
of
him.
all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We are
Odin is
very,
coming.
Very happy to
Odin
have,
is coming
Mr.
too.
Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the
Odin
dark,
is
and,
coming.
He got back to us, and we walked
The
around
King
Capitolium, and
of
he was,
Asgard.
I've never done anything like this before.
The
Let's do it.
All-Father.
And, so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see.
Odin
how
is
that
coming.
goes. It's a very different take again, much like Thor. He's like
And
a
if the stories
old
of
man who's
Mimir
just
were
kind of
anything to
busy
go
with his own
by,
things and doing whatever he
Odin has
wants,
been
and,
desperate to get into
he doesn't live in a
Jotunheim and
castle
all
or
the
anything
secrets
like
in
that.
there.
So it's again a different take, kind of what we do. We
And
just
he
take
does
what's known and
not
curveball it a little bit and
take kindly
make
to
it special.
anyone meddling
We
in
also saw
his
a couple of new
plans.
characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr. Tyr, the big guy. Yeah. He's the Norse god of war. And Kratos
So
and Atreus have finally found
Kratos
him. We
is
talked a
the
lot about him in
Greek
2018, so
god of
we were
war.
like, oh,
Tyr
that's what's
is
wrong
the
with people.
Norse god of war.
And then the last character we saw in
Two
the trailer,
different
with
god
the
of
little winking
wars
smile from Angrboda.
meeting each other.
She's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War. Tyr is being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angrboda is being played by Leia de Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more. And, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there, and there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. I wish you could be here. doing this
Applaud the
interview with me.
entire
I wish you were all
team at
behind me right
Santa
now at the
Monica
studio.
and Spider-Man.
That would have been completely amazing. And lastly, to our fans,
But
we have a saying at the
Santa
studio,
Monica
we are
and
fans of our
Insomniac.
fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets.
I was not
the
expecting
messages,
Wolverine. I was not
reaction
expecting
videos
Knights
that
of
you
the
guys
Old
put out,
Republic.
and
I was
our
not
team
really
to be able to take that
expecting.
into heart,
Here's the
and,
thing.
just get excited and hyped
None
and,
of us had the
use that to
lowered our
push us through,
expectations
finish
because
the
we
game
were
for you
thinking,
guys.
well,
Thank
if
you very much.
Marvel Spider-Man
Now,
does
Corey,
not
we
show
haven't
up,
heard
then
a whole
that's
lot out of
fine.
you here tonight. So
But
now
he
that we
showed
know
up
you're
and
not
then
directing
some.
God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I
don't
really
want to
have
know.
anything I can talk about.
Don't
right
spoil
now,
anything.
specifically, mostly because we're really
I don't
want to
know a
God of War
thing.
Ragnarok, that
I want to
am
experience
incredibly
everything that
excited
Santa
I finally
Monica and
understand
Insomniac
that's
has to
what
offer
everyone was saying,
when
God
it
of War
is ready.
Ragnarok.
Don't
I
rush it.
was way off. I
When
was thinking
it
was
is
something
ready,
else.
take the time you need to
I think
perfect
we'll wait
it.
to get any deeper into anything else. else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspyr. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars
Knights of the Old Republic.
So, Ryan, I guess my question is,
tell me
is
more!
This like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
Now, is it still going to be
so
turn-based, or can we actually move around?
This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
So
now,
Ryan, how
is
much
it
of a
still going to
remake
be
are we talking
turn-based,
about
though?
here? I mean, is this
Because if they say we can move around and just
some
explore
high-resolution
planets and
modes?
everything like that?
You know, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today.
Keep the
In terms
story.
of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspyr from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspyr has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team.
I can't wait to look
bring
forward
back
to
an
all of
epic
this.
game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all of the new people of your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid. It will be some time before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
Take
All
your
right,
time.
And that's it for our show. You can catch up on all the big news
And
on
that's it?
PlayStation.blog and
I'm
check
okay
out
with
all
that.
the trailers. From
I'm okay
tonight's
with this
PlayStation
being all that we
Showcase
see
on YouTube.
because they
Thanks for
showed
watching.
more than enough. El Gogeta, you just got out of school. You missed one of the most hype live streams I have had in a very long time. Oh my goodness. Thought this event was going to happen at 11. No, it happened at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And it appears that they ended it right when they needed to. Yo, this is getting a like from me. This whole entire showcase was nothing but hype. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk. Did Spider-Man 2 get revealed? Yes. Not only that, but Venom is gonna be in it too. Not only that, Gogeta, but Insomniac is also making another Marvel game. Marvel's Wolverine. I did not expect to be this hyped for this showcase. I was actually thinking that, oh, okay, we're just gonna see some PSVR stuff and maybe some indie stuff, and we did, kinda. But the reveals that they showed were absolutely amazing. Thank God for another Spider-Man game. Oh my goodness. I feel like I gotta rewind it. Let me see if I can rewind it to when they showed it off. That was the Project Eve. Remastered Uncharted. Wolverine. Let me find Spider-Man. Let me find Spider-Man. We gotta find Spider-Man. Sure, we have any Ghost of Tsushima news or no? Nothing new for Ghost of Tsushima. Let's go back. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is. Here it is, Gogeta. This is it. This is the Spider-Man 2 trailer. There's the biokinesis from Miles. Don't you buffer on me. Don't you buffer on me. Don't you do it. No, you don't. No, you don't.
For as long as I can remember.
You're gonna play this. You're gonna play this. You are going to play this. Don't you do this to me. Show it. Ah, they're not gonna let me play it back. Okay, I got to find the video then. I gotta find the trailer. I gotta find the trailer for Spider-Man and then show off the one for Wolverine. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Oh my goodness! It's real. It's happening. It's coming out in 2023. PlayStation showcase trailer for Spider-Man. Here we go. I'll bring this one up, and I'll bring up the one for Wolverine next. I can't believe it. It's actually happening. Biokinesis from Miles, because both Miles and Peter are fighting together.
One who could push me.
There's Peter, and he has his own set of arms. Let me rewind that back and let me just play it through, and then we'll analyze it. Heard these guys talking about the event when he was waiting for you, right? He has his own set of Spidey arms. He made his own set. And then there's Miles. Who, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. His lightning's no longer just yellow now. It turned blue. Did he get it? Did his powers evolve too? And Miles looks like he has a brand new suit. Because those red stripes were not on his OG. It's real! It's real! Spider-Man 2 is happening! 2023! We're getting Venom!
PlayStation.
Now we need to go back. Okay, so Miles' suit looks like it's been upgraded because he didn't have the red streaks go down his arm in Miles Morales. They just went up on his shoulders. So it looks like his suit has been upgraded.
Who could even beat me?
Let me bring it back here. Okay. Okay, here's Miles with his yellow biokinesis. Bioelectrokinesis. Bioelectrokinesis. Not biokinesis, but bioelectrokinesis. Oh, Gogeta, I'm actually looking at the trailer that they just posted on PlayStation. This is the same exact trailer that we're watching right now. But you see here, Miles has his yellow bioelectrokinesis. And then when this person comes to jump at him, it turns blue.
One who could surprise me.
Now, my question is, who are these people that are fighting him? Like, who are these people that they're fighting?
One who could surprise me.
Now, I feel like we're not only getting Venom, but we're also getting Kraven the Hunter as well. Because this person who's speaking sounds like something Kraven would talk about. Wait, bio thing is the Venom power.
Will one of you finally
It's not exactly Venom's power. Miles calls it Venom Blast, but it's not a Venom power. It's not a symbiote power. It's a bio-electrokinesis thing. But here's the big moment. Right, I gotta remember what y'all taught me. The plus can be used to go frame by frame. And I'm hitting the wrong thing already. I'm trying to find the right moment where it shows Venom's face. Okay, he was confused. We really got Spider-Man 2 and God of War and Wolverine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me slow it down. Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, and Insomniac's killing it. Seriously! There he is. There's Venom. That's how Venom's gonna look in Spider-Man 2. That's Venom, everybody. Take a good long look. He looks good, but he also looks massive because the blackness around him, as it lights up, he's big. Venom is big. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good. And not only that, but I feel like this might actually be a co-op game because we have both Miles and Spidey doing tag team attacks with each other. I'll turn the sound off so you don't hear the slow motion sounds. But you see Spidey, he has his own advanced suit spider arms. Now, I wonder what that was, because he does like this little blast on vocal rest, but I couldn't help but scream. This is so sick. Skrillex, it really is. Also, did Spidey's suit change a little bit as well? Did it change? I feel like some parts of it actually changed. Hold up! 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 I didn't, hold on. Let me save my progress on God of War. Let me save my progress on God of War. Let me save my progress. Save. Alfheim. Confirm. I gotta boot up Spidey. I gotta look at his suit. Hold on. I gotta look at his suit. I gotta look at his suit for myself. Close. 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 Hurry up. Hurry up. I got nothing but time. I think his gloves and color saturations got revamped. I feel like parts of his suit have fundamentally changed as well. Yeah, they changed. His suit's changed. Because his advanced suit had like the red belt go across like his midsection, and then down the sides of his legs, he used to have red. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so you see Spidey here. Let me actually bring up a picture of Spidey. Actually, you know what? Let's just look it up. Spider-Man PS4. Let's just bring up what he looks like. Here's a picture. I just need to see the image. Okay. And I need a better picture. At this point, let Insomniac do every superhero game. Every Marvel superhero game, just let them do it from now on. Don't touch it. Don't think about it. Don't let Crystal Dynamics get anywhere near another Marvel property. Just let Insomniac do it. Okay, so you see right here on his legs, and you see like his little red belt going across his waist. That is no longer there. His suit has changed. He's upgraded his suit again. Not only that, but it appears that he has brand new wristbands because he has black bands around his wrists as well. Like, if you look at the way his suit looks and I know you can't see my cursor. His gloves are changed. The blue section of his suit has changed. There are white accents along his waist that was not there before. So not only did Miles get a suit revamp, but Spidey got a suit revamp as well. Because if you look at this image right here, hold on, let me just pull up the image itself. I just want to see the image itself. Perfect, perfect. Yes, perfect. Okay, so on his side of his legs, he has like the red webbed pattern there. And he has the waistband, the webbed waistband there as well. That's not there. That's no longer there. So Spidey upgraded his advanced suit again. Liking, just because it's that good. And then we have Miles. Let's actually pull up Miles' suit as well. We're analyzing this. Miles Morales PS4. We're analyzing this, people. All right, so let me get an image of Miles. Open image in new tab. All right. So this is Miles' suit. As you can see, he doesn't have the red streaks going down his arm like it appears in this trailer. I need a full body shot of Miles. And you know what I think? You remember when people had an immense problem? Well, I wouldn't say an immense problem, but you know how people had a problem with how Spidey's suit looked more orange than red? Feels like they took that knowledge to heart because it looks more red here than it looks in any other place. And okay, so this is Miles' suit. Did anything change on his suit? It looks like his suit, I don't know if it's because of the lighting, but it looks like his suit is darker and it has like a different pattern on it. It doesn't have like that little sequin pattern on it that it had before. It looks like it was customized just a little bit more. It looks so good though. They look so good. And this is just a gameplay trailer. This game is going to be so disgustingly good. Okay, we have Spidey launching the dude up in the air. They're both launching him up in the air and slamming him down. Combo attacks, people. Combo attacks with Spidey and Miles. So could this be a co-op Spider-Man game? Could we actually have an open world co-op Spider-Man game? Could this be real? Is this real? All right, so now we're going to get a full body shot. Wait, this is gameplay? No, this is a trailer. Just a regular, not a gameplay trailer. Not a gameplay trailer. This is a CGI trailer. But it's letting us see how he looks. Spidey doesn't look like he has like that orange tone to his advanced suit anymore. It's a deeper red than it was. But Miles looks like he's also grown a little bit taller as well. Because remember when he used to be shorter? This is not gameplay. This is not gameplay. If I said it was gameplay, that was my error. Please do not believe that. This is not gameplay. This is just showing off the trailer itself. This is one big cutscene. Yeah, it's a one big cutscene. And we see Miles' suit. He has the red streaks. Like if you look here, it only went up to his shoulders in Miles Morales. But now it's going completely down his arm. So not only did Spidey upgrade his suit, but Miles did as well. And they all have upgraded powers too, because now Miles has not only yellow bioelectrokinesis, but he has blue bioelectrokinesis as well, which means that it could be more powerful than the yellow version he's been using this whole time. So many questions. I need this in my life now. But we have to wait until 2023. And given the fact that this is in the hands of Insomniac, I trust them. I trust them completely. We are going to get a definitive Spider-Man experience from Insomniac. There is not a doubt in my mind. And then in a few seconds, we get the full reveal. Well, we get the facial reveal of Venom. because Venom is coming. You know what would be really messed up? If Venom is just out there in the open city of Manhattan and he could just randomly attack you, because remember, Venom does not get detected by Spidey's spider sense. Not only that, but Venom can turn invisible, he can make himself look like anything and disguise himself as someone else. Venom could just ambush us while we're out in the city randomly. Want to hear more on the Wolverine game soon? We didn't even get a release date for it, so I'm curious if it'll come before Spider-Man 2 or after. The fact that Insomniac is not only making another Marvel game, but the sequel to one of the greatest Marvel games ever made, but they're also making another separate Marvel game on a completely different hero. Their plate is full. And yet they're taking the initiative on giving us what we want. More single-player, story-driven superhero Marvel games. This is amazing. In a world where Marvel's Avengers exists, and then we have the Midnight Suns coming up this year, or at least it's next year. I think it's next year or this year, I forget. In a world, I don't think they're doing that. Q would be dope though. In a world where Marvel Avengers exists and Midnight Suns exists, I don't think they're doing Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine at the exact same time. It's just that they are games that they're going to be working on. They are games that they're doing. But in a world where Marvel Avengers exists and it didn't do anything towards setting the bar for superhero games whatsoever, in a world where Midnight Suns exists and it looks like a console version of Marvel Strike Force with the cards and gameplay and stuff like that, we have Insomniac saying, this is how you do superhero games. Let us handle this. You guys continue with whatever you want to do. Marvel Avengers could release every single superhero known to man for their game, and I still would look forward to Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This is amazing. Let me pull up Wolverine, and then I'll go ahead and bring the stream to a close. Marvel's Wolverine. Avengers should take notes. Avengers should have taken notes from Spider-Man the very first time on how to do a Marvel game. They failed to do that, and look where they're at. A game that was released in the midst of a global pandemic, and it still couldn't garner enough attention from people who were stuck inside of their homes the better half of an entire year. And they couldn't pull that off? I wonder if this is after after Wolverine he gets the metal in him. I mean, his adamantium claws come out of his hand. And let me just speed this up. Once again by Insomniac Games. It's sad Insomniac has to do all the work because they can't do a million games by themselves. That's true, they can't do a million games by themselves. But the fact that they're going that mile and says we're going to do it anyway, it's just showing everyone that, you know, Insomniac is setting the bar. Maybe we should try and surpass that. Sorry, I didn't even bother to put that on full screen. I'll probably get some copyright claims for this, but I don't care. I'm not looking for this video specifically to make a whole bunch of money for me. But Insomniac going out of their way to say like, hey, we're gonna do some Marvel games. Everyone should take notes. Everyone. In development for PS5. Which means this is being made for PS5 first. And I actually hope that this is exclusive to PS5. Can I see your comments? Yes. Marvel Avengers has nothing on this now. They never had anything on any Marvel game that's come before or after it. Let's just be honest. Marvel Avengers is just another game. It's just another game. I'm sorry, but you cannot tell me that Marvel Avengers has a chance of standing up to this. They don't. Even after being out a whole year, people are looking forward to what Insomniac is going to do. People are wondering what Insomniac is going to do next. Wolverine and Spider-Man crossover is long overdue. I'd imagine they'll be connected, though I'll keep my hype in check. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolverine is not connected in any way. But Insomniac just said, okay, Marvel Avengers, you had your moment to shine. You failed to shine. You kind of glinted a little bit, but this is how you shine. This is how you blind people with excitement, with hype. People are going to be talking about this for months. For literal months. People don't talk all that much about Marvel Avengers, and they just said that Spider-Man is coming this year. Don't nobody care? Don't nobody care that Spider-Man is coming to Marvel Avengers if we know that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is being made? Because that just means that people are just going to... People... Oh my goodness. How can I say this without being incredibly rude to Crystal Dynamics and their efforts with Avengers as a whole? But now that we know that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a thing, it's real, it's not rumored, it's confirmed, whatever Marvel Avengers does with Spider-Man is going to pale in comparison the very moment it drops. It'll be a nice distraction, but people are not going to go out of the way that says, I prefer Marvel Avengers Spider-Man to literally one of the best examples ever made in a video game. That's not going to happen. Marvel Avengers Spider-Man is going to serve as a little distraction, but people are going to be waiting for Insomniac Spider-Man. They had their chance. Marvel Avengers had their chance, and they blew it. They may have like a short following of people who defend them at every single turn and say like, oh, this happened to them, that's why all this stuff didn't get released. They had their chance. They had a whole year. They had their chance. But now Insomniac is stepping back up to the plate again, telling us it's okay to have faith in superhero games because I am here. They literally went full All Might and says, fear not, citizens, hope has arrived. I'm sorry, Avengers. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't care. I don't care about anything that Marvel Avengers has to show. Whether it's this year or if their little roadmap that they said that their little roadmap that they showed off today, saying like they're still going to be supporting the game in 2022, I don't care. Because nothing you do is going to compare to what Insomniac is going to bring. I'm sorry. Spider-Man 2 is real, everyone. And it's being made by Insomniac, and they're taking their time, and they're also giving us Wolverine. We are not worthy. Marvel Avengers. I literally have no other reason to keep this game on my shelf. At the start, we thought it wasn't going to happen, and look at this. We got confirmed of that and then some. I literally have no reason to keep this on my shelf anymore. Because if I want to play a real Marvel game, I'll either play Marvel Ultimate Alliance or basically any other Marvel game that exists right now other than this one, or wait on Spider-Man. Because here's the thing. Spider-Man is only coming to PlayStation Spider-Man and Avengers is only coming to PlayStation. So if you have Marvel Avengers and you have it on a system other than PlayStation, then you're out of luck because he's not coming to it. Give it to you? I'm not going to do you like that. You deserve... I respect you too much, Karma, to give you Marvel's Avengers. I'm sorry, but I can't do that to you. I refuse to give you something that is what a Marvel game should not do. I'd rather give you a Marvel game where it respects what Marvel is and gives it the utmost care and dedication and effort into its presentation and to how it is as a video game. I wouldn't give that to my worst enemy. Why? Why would I subject them to monotonous, the same old thing over and over again? A game that still, for the life of me, refuses to give players what they want and instead give us stuff like this. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. My PS5, this PS5 is not leaving. This PS5 is not leaving my house whatsoever. Let me see if I can find it. This. What is this? What is this? You have 80 years of Marvel history at your disposal, and you release stuff like this. Every YouTuber I'm getting notifications for that don't even upload Marvel are getting hyped. Seriously. But look at this. What is this? This is what they call the Cosmic Cube outfit. But this is supposed to be in reference for Marvel Avengers Cosmic Cube event. But the problem and issue with this is the time that they just released this, which was today. The Cosmic Cube event was in June. Why are you just now releasing something like this, as paltry as it is, all the way in September? You guys have heard my rant when it comes to Marvel Avengers, but this game as a whole does not understand what Marvel is. It does not fully understand how to make a competent, recurring game that is appealing to people and entertaining to people and can be played repeatedly. There are far too many decisions being made with Marvel Avengers that just fail, and far too many things in Avengers that just fail in comparison to other games that do things individually that Marvel Avengers tries to do as a whole more competently. I cannot for the life of me understand how people defend this game. Sure, people may have enjoyed the story. Sure, people may have enjoyed the combat. But those two things can only do so much for a game before people are wondering, okay, what else is there? And for an entire year, this game has done nothing except disappoint people, introduce things, introduce problems, only to sell people the solutions, doing things that were against what would make Marvel Marvel, and make this game seem like all it wants to do is just sell you skins over and over again. Promise things that have yet to show up, like people are still waiting on Cloning Labs. And Cloning Labs was an endgame content mission type that was, teased and said to be dropping for the game before Omega level threats. That was supposed to happen before anything else, and it is still yet to even appear in the game. Gear, still broken. They will nerf everything about your hero in this essence of balance, but they will not do anything to the enemies. Because apparently the only way you can balance a game is if you nerf the players, but keep everything the exact same. I don't know if it's just me, but that's not exactly what balance means. Ain't Black Myth Wukong dropping in 2023 as well? I think so. We are gonna eat extra good the next 2 years. Dude, you don't even know. See, I've been playing Borderlands for so long, and now Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is coming out 2 days after my birthday. so I'm going to be playing that a long time. That's going to keep me occupied for literal years. I could play Borderlands and any game like it for literal years. Knights of the Old Republic is being remade down to its smallest atom. Then we're getting Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and we're also getting Marvel's Wolverine, and we're getting God of War Ragnarok. If this isn't a Valhalla level feasting of games that we're getting, I don't even know what to tell you. Plus the other games like Project Eve and Forspoken. Those are games that definitely keep on our radar. We are eating good. We're eating good, everybody. If you're a PlayStation holder, if you're a PlayStation owner, we feasting. We eating. We chowing down. And we don't deserve any of this. But they're giving it to us anyway. All I want for every single one of these games, when God of War coming out, I don't think they have announced that yet. It's being developed, but it has not been, the time has not been shown. No dates on it yet. No dates. But let me just leave you with this, everybody. I'm sorry if I've been getting really, really, really loud during this whole reaction, but this whole reaction was just nothing short of spectacular. Marvel Avengers, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in anything you have to offer anymore. Sorry, I'm unfollowing you on Twitter. I don't care what they upload. I could care less what Marvel Avengers releases now. I really don't. Like, here's the thing about Spidey fans. We're getting No Way Home with Green Goblin and Doc Ock returning in the movies. And now it's being announced that we're getting Spider-Man 2 with Venom and possibly Kraven. I'm done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. There's nothing else that needs to be said that hasn't been said already. It's a fantastic time to be a gamer. You guys don't even know. And y'all were here with me. 5-course, 5-star meal is what we eating on. We are eating a 5-course, 5-star meal made by Chef Gordon Ramsay, and we are eating with the finest diamond silverware and the best, most perfectly clean silken napkins in our clothes, waited on hand and foot by anyone saying, "We will bring you more, just be patient with us and it will be delicious." That is how we are eating gaming-wise, everybody. This is insane. This is insane. We deserve it after this dry year. You know what? You're right, because it's actually been a very dry year for games this whole year. There's been sporadic games released that were good, but nothing to this degree. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. When we get closer and closer when we get into 2022 and it starts going through the year, at some point, we are going to be getting gameplay showcases showing this stuff off. Now, mind you, we already got a gameplay trailer of God of War Ragnarok. We know what to expect from that, but the combat looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing again. But just think. Gotta go, be in a stream the next time you can. All right, Juicy Jello, you go ahead and take care of what you gotta take care of. I'm about to take care of what I need to take care of right now. I gotta stop. I gotta stop, ladies and gentlemen. This is by far one of the greatest PlayStation showcases I have ever seen. We are undeserving. We are undeserving. I gotta write down a list. This is going to be expensive. Yeah, it is, because games are... Here's the thing. After Horizon Forbidden West comes out, every game, if any of these games come on PS4 and then come to PS5, they are not going to be free upgrades anymore. So yeah, these games are going to be expensive. They're going to be $70 games. God of War Ragnarok, Knights of the Old Republic Remake, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. $70 a piece. Thankfully, they are not being released real close to one another. And I'm very particular about the games that I want to play. So if nothing else major releases, oh wait, Elden Ring is going to be releasing in January. I don't think anything's really releasing in February. In March, that's when I'm definitely going to be doing a playthrough of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Actually, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of every single one of these games that I said I'm going to get. Every single one. If I don't do one for Elden Ring, I'm going to do one for Tiny Tina, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, God of War Ragnarok. Oh, I'm definitely doing it. And there's still other games they haven't shown here, like Gotham Knights. So many games, dude, that they haven't even shown. It's not fair. It's not fair. I wonder if they updated details. Announced by Insomniac Games, official trailer of Marvel's Wolverine and Knights of the Old Republic for PS5 remade. This is amazing. Alright, and a surprise reveal, Insomniac has announced Spider-Man 2 continuing the story of Peter Parker and Miles Morales in its video game Spider-Verse, coming exclusively to PlayStation 5. No downgrade of Spider-Man. This is being exclusively made for the PS5, which means that down to its smallest programming code, it is going to be tailor-made for the current gen system. It's not going to be downgraded for another system so other people can play. This is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Revealed at today's PlayStation Showcase event, Venom was teased at least one of the big bads you will face in a trailer, also showing Peter and Miles taking down criminals together. While pushing the capabilities of the PS5 will be very exciting, we're equally pumped to craft all new stories for Peter and Miles in the sequel. Just as in our previous Spider-Man games, we not only want to tell a great superhero story, but also deliver a compelling human story, one full of heart and humor that dives deep into the people behind the mask. See, Insomniac understands. Oh my goodness! Yo! Okay, not only is Yuri Lowenthal and Najee Jeter will be reprising their roles as Peter and Miles, but the legendary Tony Todd himself will be voicing Venom. Yo! Candyman himself! Tony Todd is going to be voicing Venom! I can't think of a better voice for him! Tony Todd! Wow! The dude has such an iconic voice that is up there with like Keith David and, you know, Michael Clark Duncan, may he rest in peace. It's just, Tony Todd will be voicing Venom? Tony Todd has one of the voices that you can describe as perfect. Deep and perfect. Yo, Tony Todd is Venom! And then we have, actually, let me see if I can find the Wolverine announcement spot as well, so we can see if we can find out anything about that. It's in development for PS5, so we're getting a Marvel's Wolverine game for PS5. I really hope it's rated M so it can be as gory as it needs to be. It's a standalone game, still very early in development, but one hint in its story offered by the blog compared it to Spider-Man in that both heroes feel deeply compelled to defend people who are less able to do so. Awesome. 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 Knights of the Old Republic is getting remade. Jennifer Hale is returning. Developers with experience on the remake of Demon's Souls and Ghosts of Tsushima, and lead gameplay designer Matt Berner, who worked on Dragon Age Inquisition, and of course many developers from the original KOTOR team. I'm happy. Didn't Tony Todd play as one of the Decepticons in Transformers Prime? He played as Skyquake, I believe. And he also played as the Fallen from the Bayformers Transformers Revenge of the Fallen movie. Tony Todd has a prolific voice acting history, where he played as deep voice people who stuck with us for a very long time. You just got the chills when you said that. Oh my goodness. It's so good. This is so good. This is so good. I gotta end it. This is it. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to end this right now. I am so sorry that I got to end this right now. How long have I did this for? An almost 2-hour stream. This was amazing, everybody. This was amazing. This was absolutely amazing. This stream was extremely amazing. I want to thank everyone who took the time to watch this live reaction with me. I am now hungry for more. I am happy. I'm going to get my list of games that I am definitely going to get when they release. Saddle up, everybody. The upcoming years are about to be immensely fun for us. And I cannot wait to bring you pretty much all of these games that I've mentioned to the channel when it is time for them to be released. These will be day one purchases for me, no question, no hesitation. Day one purchases, Tiny Tina, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, what was the other one? Knights of the Old Republic. And there was another one. I'm drawing a blank. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Knights of the Old Republic. There was another one. And God of War Ragnarok. Wow, it's still here on my screen. I can't believe I ignored that. All of those will be day one purchases. Day one. Not even a question. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I got. You already got like 10 games on your list. This is a good time to be a gamer, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I got. Thank you, everyone, for coming to experience this reaction with me. I'm going to have to go back through my live stream and clip some of the big moments that happened, such as me screaming my head off when some of these games got announced. I can't wait. But I just want to say thank you for taking the time to enjoy this with me live. And I know it's gotten a little bit darker outside. It's only 5:44, but that's just the natural lighting. It's not as dark as it seems. It's still majorly bright outside. Now I'm gonna be any more scared. You're gonna be even more scared of Venom. He has the voice of Tony Todd. There's no voice scarier than that. But this is what you would call a W. This is what people would call a win. An absolute win. This was a major win. People call Marvel Avengers a W for some strange reason when they show certain stuff off. No, this is how you do Marvel games. This is how you do Marvel games. This is a W. This is a win. Marvel Avengers can't even come close. Nowhere near close. And I'll fight anyone who tries to argue with me otherwise. Sorry, but Marvel Avengers, bye-bye. You're going towards Elden Ring. I'm sorry. That game is never getting put in my system again. I don't care what they release. Marvel Avengers has just fallen off the map completely for me. Because now we got Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine and pretty much anything else that can keep me occupied and make me enjoy it. That's it. I'm sorry. Let me just go ahead and end it here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. It is an utmost honor and privilege to be an entertainer that you all can enjoy. And as this channel continues to grow larger, and trust me, it's been growing larger majorly lately, I just want to say thank you for all the continued support that you show me here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, Later, peoples!